What's up guys, I'm here at Darts Farm Butchers at Fermoy's. They're going to be prepping me up a bone and roll turkey that I can take back and cook on the Kamado Joe, ready for friends to come around on the weekend. So let's go and get going.
Welcome to Fermoy's Garden Centre. I'm Alistair, and tonight I'm going to prep this beautiful dry-aged turkey. Let's not talk about it, let's do it. So we've got the giblets there. First thing we start with is taking off the wing joints, and we just whip them off. Still lots of lovely meat on these, so we don't want to be throwing these away. There's a lot we can do with them. And we start by turning the bird over upside down, run the knife down through the back. I'm just looking for the wing joint here now, and then you've got that lovely oyster cut there. That is beautiful, so we've got to make sure that stays on the meat side, not on the bone side. So just go through the ball joint there, cutting through, and now we're going to run down on the breast, and we're going to run up over the breastbone, over the top of it. Be careful at this point, we don't want to go through the skin, and then back down the other side through its wing joint, and then we're looking for the leg joint there, gone through that, and again there's that lovely little oyster joint, oyster muscle. Make sure we leave that behind, there's loads of flavour, those two joints. Now we've got to bone out the wing bones here, so we just run the knife round them, give them a tug, there's one, and the other. Now all we got left after this is these lovely legs, so we just run the knife down either side of the bone, round that bit, use that as a handle. Then we're going to go round the kneecap. We want to be careful here because we don't want to leave that kneecap in there. We don't want to be chewing on that once this has been barbecued. I've just taken out the gristles, and I'll repeat, do the same again here. Again, I've got the handle now, so I can pick it up and use its own weight to take this out. Just got to watch these gristles, the tendons. Anybody chewing on those, it's not going to be very nice. Best way to check now is just give them a squeeze. I've got them all. So what I want to do, there's our turkey now, boned out, look at that. That is beautiful, full of meat. What we're going to do now is we're going to do something a bit different. I've got some of our lovely sausage meat here, but first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bacon weave inside the turkey. So to get a nice weave, we've got our lovely dry cured streaky here, but we don't want too much depth to it, so we're just going to take off, we're going to trim it back, and then the trimmings we take off, we just slice them up. We're creating a lovely little pile of lardons there now. So let's get this weave on the go. Starting there, in there, then lift one, lay it back down. I'm not going to try and explain this because it won't come out right. So we've got our weave now, and then we've got our lovely sausage meat here. So what I'm going to do, just to intensify the flavour of this sausage meat, is I'm just, those little lardons that we took out, where we trimmed up the bacon, I'm going to put that back in, mix this up, and then while I'm mixing this up, I haven't got enough lardons there, I've got a few more here. Just going to make this sausage meat so flavoursome. I only wish I was going to be there to see it cooked. I like bread, just knead it over, That's a nice rustic look to that. I'm happy with that. I want to lay that down through on top of that platted bacon. You know what? That weave's not going to cut. And we're going to get hold of this bacon weave, and we're going to pull this over the top of the lovely sausage meat. Yes, awesome. Now, golden rule whenever boning and rolling a bird, never put skin inside skin. I feel like I'm giving away all of my secrets here. But we want to just lay this boneless thigh now over the top of that lovely sausage meat and that bacon weave. Take the one with the skin, lay that over the top, then that one. We've got ourselves quite the parcel here. Tuck this over the end, flip it over, make it all come together. Now's the easy bit. All we've got to do is just tie this up. So just start by popping a string all the way around it so that we're going to hold in all of that lovely sausage meat, bacon. Keep that on the inside. And then you can put as many or as little on as you like. I was always taught when I was learning my trade that strings should never be any further than a thumb's width apart for a presentation. So that's the rules I try and stick to. There we go. We're getting there now, aren't we? It's taking shape. Let's just pop one more on this end, and I'm going to go one end to end. It's got a lovely cylinder for even cooking. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. There we go. Good luck with the next bit. Thank you.
So we're back at Barbecue Forte HQ, my back garden basically. So we've got the turkey here ready. So first off we got to get the Kamado Joe up to temperature, get the Joetisserie on and get it cooking. I reckon it's going to take about 4 hours. This video might be a little bit different to other videos because I'm going to show you actually, this is the first time I've done it. So it might go wrong, but you're going to learn this with me today. So normally we'd practice our recipes and then do the video, but I thought it might be a bit different for you. You get to see how a recipe delivers and hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully the string's not going to just burn and we're just going to drop a 50 quid turkey into the fire. Let's give it a go. So step one, get some coal going. Little trick, I've put a video online before. It's not really a trick, apparently it's just how you open a bag of coal, but I think it's amazing. You untie a little knot at the other end, and then if it works, please string gods work. Look at that. Easiest way to open a bag of coal. So we're going to get this set up. Got some flamers here as well. I'm going to set it up with the coals kind of two-sided. If I've got a tray here. So I'm going to put this tray into the bottom. I'm going to set my coals up either side of it so that we've got a constant heat coming from both sides, cooking our turkey up above it. So let's get it set up and going. Come in, have a look. So a couple of flamers to get us started. I'm actually going to go for a couple on each side. These are my favourites. I always use these fire starters, or I use my loaf lighter when I ran out, but just got a new big box the other day, so all good. So we're going to start off with a couple of these. Really, to be honest, you can get a fire going with one, but I just want to get this going quickly. It's already getting time that dinner's going to be late, and we all know the wife and the kids are not going to be happy if they have to eat at midnight again. So, a couple in there. Bit of coal going on first. I always pick my biggest chunks out first when I'm starting the fire so that you get good airflow at the bottom. A bit windy today, so hopefully we're not going to completely blow away whilst we're doing this. Woo. So yeah, so we're going to get this going. Just a few coals to get started. Okay, flamers. Step one, get a lighter that actually works. This is for real. This is real life problems, guys. Just tested this. Cut.
Rolling.
Take two. See, real world problems. Oh, don't. Here we go. Now, I don't want to get this up too hot because if it goes too hot, we're going to just cook this really, really quickly. So we need to keep quite a low temperature for around 4 hours, I reckon. Okay, so the coals are up to temperature. So let's get the Joetisserie on and loaded up. So I'm going to load the bar up first. Keep the lid down to get that as hot as possible before we start. So let's get the bar through this bad boy. So I'm thinking, which end should I start with? Let's go for... I normally go through from the other end first, but I'm thinking... Yeah, I will. So we're going to stick this straight down the centre, as close to the centre as possible. How's that going to come out? Get a better angle on that forte. This wind's killing me today. There we go. Right, so let's pop that through. And I'm going to stab that one straight in. And then put the other side back on. So I love this Joetisserie. You can use any rotisserie, obviously. It's just the one I've got. So we've got that close to the centre. Fairly top heavy. Obviously the breasts on that are heavier than the bottom of it, but it's going to be alright. Hopefully the power is going to be able to turn that one when we get it on. Just pop that one in. Get the motor on. Now, as I said, where's my tray gone? It's blown away. You wait there. So, 2 reasons for using the tray. One, catching all of the fat drips so that they're not going to go in the fire and make flame ups really bad. 2, maybe if we're in a bad place it might fall off. At least it's going to get caught in here. So I've moved my flames up either side. Flames? Coals? You know what I mean. I'm going to pop that one in the middle. Now let's get this bad boy on. What a beast. Oh, it's heavy. So, let's get it in here. Right, so I need to adjust it. This is schoolboy error. I always get this in the centre when I first start, but actually you need it to be a bit off centre really, because by the time that much of it's gone off into the rotisserie, you need more space to be able to get that in. So let's give that another go. Okay, you see it's still a bit off, but you can still adjust it even at this stage. You just loosen them off, slide it across the bar, get that going, and away we go. We're cooking. Christmas has come early this year. Right, I'm going to stick a couple of chunks in as well. I've got some Smokewood cherry and pear. I'm going to put one on either side. Stick one on that side, one on that side. I'm going to shut this lid now. I want it up to about 300 Fahrenheit, 150 centigrade. Let's see how we go with that. So we've got a few hours to spare now. I'm thinking maybe I should play some music for you. My granddad's left me this one, so I don't know how to play it, but in 4 hours maybe I can learn to play the accordion. Oh, it's not an accordion, been corrected. It's a melodeon. so we're 1 hour in. I haven't had a look yet. I wanted to save that for you guys as well, so fingers crossed it's still attached to the rotisserie. I'm expecting it's going to have quite a nice skin on it and hopefully not burnt. Here we go. Looking nice, look at that. Nice colour. We're kind of bulging out a bit at this end. Not a lot we can do about that. I think that's just going to be where it's expanding and the cord's tight, but most of that that's coming out there is our sausage stuffing that's inside it. But look at that, lovely skin colour on it. Ooh, quite a quick turn there, that's where the weight of it's turning it quite heavily. But yeah, coals are looking alright. We're going for another hour. See you soon. Right, we're 2 hours in. The temperature's starting to drop a little bit, so I want to top up the coal, but we'll also do a little progress check to see how it's getting on. Ready for this? Looking good. So it's quite a bit of shrinkage actually, look, compared to when we started. So I think I might have to adjust this and bring it in a bit tighter, because I don't want it to end up falling off of here, cause otherwise it's going to kind of drop against it. So when it gets to the top, we'll shut it off when it gets up to the top. There we go. So I'm aiming for around 70, 71 when I take it off. We're around 50 at the moment. That's in the thickest part of the breast, so yeah, I reckon we're on track for our 2 hours. See you again soon, bait. Okay, I'm hoping it's going to be alright. We sat down on the computer for a bit, have a look at the video so far, looking nice. Didn't realise that it got dark outside and we've been 2 hours, so let it slip a bit there, so hopefully we're going to be alright. Still holding it at 300 degrees, so let's have a look. Look at the truth. Looking good, look at that. What a beast. Smells good, no burning yet, the string's held out okay. Let's get some probage on the go then. So I'm hoping for kind of right in the centre to be around 70-ish degrees, I guess. 73, 74, I think. 70. Let's get a bit further out. Yes. I think we're done. I'm going to pull it off here. You can see the juiciness of it, so it's not overcooked yet, but temperature wise that's getting high enough, so let's get this bad boy off now. I need to get my gloves. I'm going to burn these little fingers. Like that. I'm happy with that. Right, so now I'm going to allow that to rest. I usually go for like 45 minutes to an hour with my turkey, so I'm going to do the same thing now. I'm going to take it in the house, wrap it in foil, finish off the other bits for the Christmas meal, and away we go.